Oh my gosh. Seriously?
Chris, an unusual fellow. He is a loving child, but he's very intense, can be very emotional, smart. He's funny, he loves nature, animals, but he has a hard time relating to people. He just doesn't understand social cues and what to say and what to do, and he can get himself into a lot of trouble that way. Chris has high-functioning autism, or Asperger's.
When I'm really tense or upset, my friend tells me to, I used to talk to over the phone, she used to tell me to play my guitar, and that's what I do, or listen to music. And she's right, it automatically calms me down, and I really like that, so.
Where the problem exists is I'm a single mom, and I've got this child that needs daily care. I can't leave him alone, so do I quit my job, stay at home, and we both end up on some sort of social assistance, or do I, continue to work and try and find alternative housing for him?
Nope.
I am very grateful for community living. I don't know where Chris would be if community living didn't exist. Would he even be alive? It started off with bullying at school, which led to Chris in his behavior turning more aggressive at home, which then led to several hospitalizations.
That was a really bad choice I made on my part. From out of the blue, I literally, something took over me. And the next thing you know, I saw him on the ground with my foot in his head. And I'm like, oh shoot, I can't believe I did that.
I thought it was a nightmare. I just kept waiting to wake up. I couldn't believe that this was the answer. Now, that being said, if Chris hadn't have ended up in the streets of Hamilton, he would not be in community living. It was the crisis situation that made people take notice. The waiting lists are extraordinarily long. We need more community living. We don't have enough housing. He's got the same visions for himself as everybody else. He wants to be out on his own, and they're giving him the skills at some point to be out on his own. Work skills, daily living skills, cooking, cleaning, do his own laundry, things that he struggled with before.
Oh, never put margarine in the freezer. That's not a good idea.
Chris has lived in several community living homes. It's been very difficult because there really isn't anything in the community that fits the profile of a young adult with autism.
What are you laughing at?
Chris will say, himself, that a lot of the problems is he's being put in a place where he can't really relate to the residents that he's living with. He finds it frustrating. He spends a lot of time by himself, and he's sad. I think sometimes he feels that he's been abandoned by his family, when in fact, we love him and we would love to be able to spend more time with him, but it's an hour away. So when I try to come out, we go hang out at the lake, we go shopping, and probably, as much as he would hate to admit it, I'm the closest person he has in his life. And I think in some respects, he resents that, because what 21-year-old young man wants to have his mother as his best friend? I think raising a child like Chris teaches a parent the real meaning of unconditional love. I want my child to be happy. I want him to be able to live independently in a manner that gives him dignity and pride. I want him to be able to reach his potential and be everything that he can be, which I don't think is different than any other parent.